don't be shy. You never know. You could be next. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hey. Oh.
It went out there.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll get it. Does this mean what I think it means?
Hit me again, would you? Or just give me the bottle. Thanks. She loves me.
Just give her a little time.
Oh, for what? To sharpen the stiletto she's got aimed at my back.
She'll adjust.
Mm-hmm. So, my groom, you got what you wanted. And now here we are, all dressed up and no place to go.
There are plenty of places that we haven't been yet.
Now, you're damn sure of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, relax, Carly. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. It's your wedding day.
There's not one person here who wouldn't rather be at a funeral.
Don't let that get you down.
Myself included. Now what?
Now, we live happily ever after. Don't be too surprised. It could happen.
You know, things could get a little intense in there, Camille, so you better split. Oh, and take the flowers as a parting gift.
No, I came here to stop this wedding.
Well, too late. Sorry.
Not if I tell them what I know and why this happened.
No, I'm really sorry, but you can't do that. I can't let you do that.
What? Molly.
I can tell you're very worried about your baby.
Yeah, well, what's it to you?
I should have introduced myself. I'm Dr. Hamilton. I'm a psychotherapist at Memorial. I do a lot of work with children who are sick and their families.
What, they got head docs for that, too?
Well, parents of children with medical problems always need support. Sometimes just someone to listen. Well, the physicians get so caught up in the child, the families feel left out. And they are. Well, does that sound familiar?
You really a shrink?
Yeah, got my license and everything. I'm sorry. This must be killing you, not being able to hold your baby.
You want a ginger ale, Mom?
No, dear.
Some more aspirin? You look like you're hurting.
no.
You know, I'm gonna call a nurse in and make
Honey,
you
don't
see.
you dare.
Easy. You're going to smother her.
Sweetie, I appreciate all of this attention. It's very flattering. But you know, I'm not the star here. Hope Snyder is the one who's the star. And if you want to do something for me, why don't you go and see if you can find out how the baby is, okay? Please do that.
Hey!
Oh, good.
Kim was
Here
just
you are.
asking about the baby.
Oh, she's doing much better, thanks to you.
Oh, aren't those pretty? Oh.
Well, we figured you had enough cut flowers, so
Yeah.
these are for...
Be great for my garden.
That's right.
Yeah. So tell me, how is she?
Well, Lily's been with her since the procedure.
Yes, and they took her out of isolation. They took her to the pediatric ICU, and now she's going to be going to her own private room soon.
That's so terrific.
Isn't that
Do you
great?
think I could maybe see her tomorrow?
Well, we'll see.
You're going to have a hard time keeping me away from that little doll.
They have bonded for life.
Well, sounds like a party in here. I guess I want to ask how everybody's doing.
Hi.
So far, so good, Jack.
Well, that's great. Dr. Hughes, do you have a moment?
Sure, Jack.
Get well soon.
Oh, I'm there already, thank you.
What's up?
I wanted to talk to you again about Reed Hamilton.
Oh, Jack.
The guy is a damn fraud, Doctor.
Look, I can't say that I always agree with his method.
Look, I need you to help me stop him.
Do you have new information?
This goes far beyond his questionable methods of treatment. He's taken Julia off somewhere.
You have got two options. Now, the first one is I can tell you a story. And the second one is I can sing to you. And I strongly advise that you pick the first one because I can't carry a tune in a bucket. What? What? Did that scare you? Did that scare you, huh? Oh, you and your daddy, you're used to all the noises that this big old house makes. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to get used to it though, huh? You know, I'm gonna settle in here eventually. Yeah, sure I will. I settled in at Emma's house, and that was an old house, made a lot of noises. Of course, it was a little cozier with all the farm animals. And at Jack's house, you know, it was never quiet. There was always his music and the police radio. You know what? We're gonna have to get you to bed, aren't we? Before your daddy comes home and we both get in trouble. Come on. Come on. Oh, here we go. Up we go. Oh, yeah.
as the world turns.
Carly, you have another guest.
Jack, I knew it.
Oh, Emma! Oh, thanks so much for coming. I really need family with me. Oh.
What?
She's family now.
Oh, listen. They went through with it, huh? I wasn't going to come, but then when you called, I had to know.
Well, now that you know, how about a drink?
Yeah, let's...
Remember that gentleman you asked me to watch out for, Mr. Wentworth?
Yeah.
He's upstairs waiting for you.
Perfect. I don't want him near the guests.
Jack is going to be so shocked when he hears this. I was with him earlier, and I saw...
You saw Jack?
Yes, I did.
Where was he? What did he say?
So that's why you did this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You pulled this little stunt because you thought Jack would come riding in here with a cavalry to rescue you, didn't you?
Oh, there's only one person who could stop this joke of a marriage, and it's not Jack. Molly, what are you doing?
This is private in here, okay? We can talk.
Look, I don't want to talk to you.
Sure
I need
you do. Sure you do. We can work this out.
We can work what out?
You gotta stop with all these threats. Why tell anybody anything? Really, believe me when I tell you that a lot of times cats are better off in the bag, okay? We don't want to see anybody get hurt here, right?
No, I don't want to see anybody get hurt in here, namely Brad. I'm trying to save him.
But you can't just waltz in there and spill your guts, Camille, because that would just be so really bad.
Molly, he is making the biggest mistake of his life right now.
That's your opinion.
Yes, it is my opinion, and I know why he is doing this.
But you can't.
No. This marriage is a farce.
Not necessarily.
He doesn't have to be stuck in a loveless marriage. Not if I get in there and tell him what I know. He'll have it annulled.
My sister's a pharmacist. She said in 20 years I'd regret not taking a calcium supplement now. But which one? Which has been proven effective in more clinical studies, comes from a natural calcium source, and is recommended by more doctors? Oscal. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
All it takes is one random spark from a fire, landing in the wrong place at the wrong time, and your whole family's future could go up in flames. Or not. Another strong argument for the new steel. Feel the strength.
Yeah, I've been having this problem with my girlfriend. It's
Diarrhea. Get it, and you want it
You're a
gone.
really good listener.
Imodium Advanced combines 2 medicines that relieve diarrhea plus cramps and bloating faster.
Was I right to invite my mom to my honeymoon?
Absolutely. Imodium Advanced.
Why is the dog looking at me that way?
Where's that one thingy?
Honey?
You know, the thing for the thing?
What's for dinner?
That question deserves an answer. Tyson roasted chicken. Savory, marinated, roasted slow, and ready fast. Tyson, we're chicken.
Every second, every minute, every hour. Your plants are nourished continuously when you use Osmocote plant food. Osmocote has extended time-release granules, so just one application, once a season, is all it takes. Osmocote plant food. All your plants need, all season long.
Imagine a day outdoors without the runny nose. Imagine a day indoors without the itchy eyes. Make it happen with Benadryl, the histamine blocker that blocks histamines indoors and out. Get outdoor allergy relief and indoor allergy relief with Benadryl. And for allergies with sinus pain and pressure, there's Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache. Benadryl's allergy relief plus maximum strength sinus medicine. Imagine life without allergies and sinus pain. Benadryl.
Very nice. Very pricey, but then you can afford it thanks to poor Ms. Tenney.
It's Mrs. Snyder, and I don't think she would appreciate you referring to her as poor.
Well, not in the monetary sense, certainly, but as you say, she is Ms. Snyder now. That's hardly a name that conjures up respect. The synonyms hustler and sponge come to mind. And how does the new Mrs. Brad Snyder feel about sharing her bed with a man who's only interested in her checkbook, or does she know?
You know, you seem pretty interested in my personal life there, Pete. Makes you come off a little voyeuristic, don't you think? And the only thing you really need to know about my wife is that she's an incredible lady.
Incredibly gullible, at any rate.
Wrong again. I know you think that my marriage to her was some cold-blooded move that you've engineered, but in reality, I got everything that I wanted.
Money.
Yeah, money. And also a partner who can match me point for point in just about any game that I can imagine. In fact, I'll bet that Carly can come up with a few moves of her own.
You sound almost fond of her.
What, are you kidding me? When I said I do, I hit the Triple Crown, pal. I got money, power, and a smart, sexy woman who knows how to use everything she's got. Carly Tenny Snyder and I are going to be a force to be reckoned with. But enough of my bright future. Let's just get rid of you.
And while you're out conquering the world with Superwife, what becomes of the lovely Camille? Is winning the Triple Crown really worth sacrificing the woman you love?
Molly, what are you doing? I need to get out of here. Keep your voice down, okay? No, I'm gonna yell and scream if you don't get out of my way. Just think, okay? Think for a minute. There's a lot at stake here.
Yes, there is. Brad's life, namely.
Yes, that, and much more than that. That would be totally ruined if you go public with what you know.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes to help Brad right now.
That is very noble. But do you really, really want to go blab all this very personal, very private information?
He's marrying her to protect you. If Bradley doesn't come up with the money, this Wentworth character's gonna kill you.
Right, this is personal. So, Molly, why do you even care that...
Because Carly is my cousin, okay? And I love her like a sister. And that's something you gotta understand, okay? All this happened out of love. Everything.
No. There is nothing here that happened out of love. Why am I even wasting my time talking
don't
to you?
do this.
Let
right?
go of me, Molly.
See, it's not just Carly that I'm thinking about, okay? I'm thinking about Brad, because he's a good friend of mine. If you go in there with this, he is gonna be so embarrassed, humiliated.
What are you after, Molly?
Happiness. I just want everybody to be happy. So, you know, I got it. Why don't you wait here, okay? And I'll go get Brad and bring him in here, and you can have your little conversation with him in here, privately. All right? Isn't that better than a big old nasty scene in there?
Yeah. Thank you, Molly. Thanks. It would be better. Privacy would be...
Right. And privacy is exactly what you're gonna get. Okay, so just hang on. Oh, God, that was close. Now what?
I kept hoping this wouldn't happen, that something would stop it.
You know, this is ridiculous. It is my son's wedding day, and I feel like crying, but not for happy.
I know, darling. You know, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Here she's been married to Brad for 1 hour, and she's asking about Jack. I saw this coming.
Well, yeah, so did I. I mean, it feels like an accident that you're powerless to stop. You know, Jack is the only reason that she sunk her hooks into Bradley.
It wasn't like that. Not exactly. I had good reason to ask you about Jack. And to think that he might have shown up here today.
Look, I am not interested in your lies, Carly.
Honestly, Emma, I saw him today, and the conversation we had was amazing.
I am not interested, do you hear? And you're married to Brad! And all you're doing is talking about Jack.
It's complicated. I know that. But Jack and I understand each other now.
Carly, stop kidding yourself. You know, I saw Jack after your little visit, and the last thing in his mind was coming here to rescue you.
I didn't expect a rescue.
No.
I did. Bradley's rescue.
You don't know what Jack and I said to each other?
Jack has been so upset because he's afraid that he's lost Julia.
No, you've got that wrong.
And after her little visit, she managed to confuse all his feelings about Julia.
Because he realized what I meant to him.
Sweetheart, he is finished with your games. And he's going to put them and you behind him.
Jack will never be through with me.
For your own sake. And for everyone else's. Accept it. He has chosen Julia.
No.
When Jack left me, he said that he was going to find the woman that he loved. Now, I don't see him here. Do you, Carly?
I don't care. Julia will never replace me in his heart.
Lights are out down here, too.
Okay, this is no big deal. I can cope with this. There's no reason to panic.
If anyone knows why Joan and Frank should not be wed, let him...
Don't get that, Frank.
Could be your broker. Hello? Baxter, I'm busy.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow Mix brand cat food has a variety of 4 delicious flavors cats love. In fact, it's still the only cat food that tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Meow, meow, meow.
Again and again.
Hey, stop cracking up. Don't let your lips chap or dry. Keep them smooth with Stay Smooth Lip Color from Almay, the first anti-chap lip color with SPF 25. A cooling anti-chap complex holds moisture in, helps keep chapping out. Cool, baby. SPF 25 protects. Feels so smooth in 20 Stay Smooth colors. Come on, read my lips. They won't chap, crack, or dry. Stay Smooth anti-chap lip color from Almay.
Fresh breath, making all local stops. Tic-tac, breathe friendly.
Shakespeare's got another hit. Michelle Pfeiffer is breathtaking. Callista Flockhart is a delight. And Kevin Kline steals the show. William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Fisher-Price roller to inline skates go from four-wheelers to inliners in a matter of seconds. Getting your kids to take them off, however, could take a little longer. Fisher-Price roller to inline skates.
It's a great age for Fisher-Price.
One more time, Dad!
Your skin's natural defense against wrinkles, coenzyme Q10, diminishes as you get older. Now you can help restore it with new Nivea Visage Q10 Wrinkle Control. It's guaranteed to reduce the look of wrinkles like never before.
CBS Sunday. An orphan waits for a heart. How can angels help a donor's family let go?
It's gonna be all right.
An all-new Angel with special guest Walter Payton.
Look, it's none of your business if it's mine. I don't need my head examined, okay?
Well, this isn't long-term therapy here. It's just an opportunity to talk.
All right, well, I hope this little chat is free, because, see, I don't have the cash flow to pay for no head shrinker.
Oh, hey, it's part of my job, making myself available to the pediatric ICU. Besides, you're wearing a hospital ID.
Yeah, I work in the clinic, so.
Well, Memorial prides itself in taking care of its own. Ms. Maynard, no one's going to mind if I offer you a shoulder to lean on.
I thought it was therapy.
Well, you can call it whatever you'd like, as long as it works, right? Oh, hey, you okay?
No, man, I've been standing way too long.
You probably need a break from this. Why don't we go outside and sit down? So you never did tell me, is that your baby?
It ain't that easy.
Well, I assumed you're a mother. Maybe I was wrong. Are you monitoring the baby for a friend? Hey, it really is safe to talk to me. Everything you say is confidential.
Yeah, you could say I'm a mama. One of those babies in there, I had her, but she got adopted. Kinda. Look, you know what? I don't want to do this right now.
Yeah,
I don't feel like doing this.
What about the father? I mean, can't he help you through this?
It ain't like that, Doc. See, the daddy and me, we were never really a thing, okay?
Wait, is he here in Oakdale?
Yeah, but he doesn't even know I was pregnant.
Shouldn't you tell him?
No. I don't want it getting around.
Well, as a father, he has responsibilities.
Look, he comes from this ritzy high-class family, okay? Let's just say they wouldn't be celebrating my baby sharing their bloodlines.
Well, I'm going to declare Hope an official granddaughter.
I think she'll love that because she's a grandma short these days with my mom down in Florida.
Oh, well, then she can consider me a backup.
That's great.
Lily, Holden, something... I want to apologize.
What for?
For acting like such a dork when I found out Mom was going to go through with this. I am really glad everything worked out, truly.
Well, we understand.
Yeah, I'm sure that if Kim were my mother, I'd feel the same way.
Thank you.
You know, it's so strange how things work out and how
what brings people together. I mean,
It is.
who would have thought that Kim could be a perfect match for Hope when Holden and I weren't? I mean, it's a miracle.
A vague reference by one of his patients, and you believe that Hamilton has taken Julia someplace. Can you prove this?
After his all-night detox with Julia in a motel room, you said you were going to monitor his job performance.
And I have. Granted, his treatments sometimes are unorthodox, but he does check out. The only complaints I've had about him are from you.
Well, because I was the only one whose fiancé was emotionally hijacked. Now, look, I'm not claiming to be an expert on shrinks or what they should be doing during their jobs, but I am a cop, and I can spot a con artist a mile away, at the very least. This guy's a lazy egomaniac.
Well, you're certainly not an expert on shrinks.
All right, his job enables him to get into the minds of his patients. That is his main priority.
Can you prove this?
He doesn't take notes or records, for that matter.
How do you know that?
I was in his office.
You went through his files?
I had to. He's playing mind games with Julia.
Okay, it's probably just a fuse or something, which I could fix if I knew anything about how to fix fuses, or where to even find the fuse box. Okay, here we go. Now, tea. Yeah, it's gonna make me feel a lot better. Okay, I'll just fix some tea as long as it's a gas range.
Make yourself some tea. In my kitchen. In my house. But you won't replace me, Miss High and Mighty Julia Lindsay. Oh, no.
My best advice is don't wait until it's too late. Don't use too much toilet paper or the toilet will overflow. Wash your hands. I did wash my hands. Watch out for overalls because they're hard to unbuckle.
The best advice for parents is always be consistent. Instead of switching back and forth to diapers, stick with pull-ups training pants all the time.
I taught him how to potty train. It's true, I did.
That makes growing up a little less confusing.
I'm a big kid now. If he can do it, anyone can.
Hi, Charlie. You startled me. What you cooking? Nothing.
Hey, those look like Johnsonville brats.
No.
Come on, I know a Johnsonville brat when I see one.
They're not Johnsonville.
They are Johnsonville brats. I love them.
Could you come back tomorrow, please? Oh, please don't do that.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats! Johnsonville brats!
Folks can't resist the simply great taste of Johnsonville brats.
All right. If you're looking for comfort, Jersey's has it. If you're looking for clothing that's easy to care for, Jersey's has that. And if you're looking for more styles and colors than you've got fingers and toes, well, we got that too. Can you believe it? That is what you want, isn't it? Jersey's. That's with a Z.
Melissa, give me a break.
You didn't get it wet. You still didn't get it wet. It's still not wet.
New Band-Aid brand Clear Water Block Plus bandages. Its waterproof seal blocks out water and germs better than ordinary bandages.
It's dry.
How far will people go to embarrass their loved ones?
Oh my God!
It's a brand new special, Full Monty Style. Don't miss Surprise, Surprise, Surprise. CBS tonight.
What's making this the new hotspot? A special from Cuba this Sunday morning.
By the grace of God.
I've heard people call themselves Frenchmen.
She changed the course of history.
Not what town, not what region, but their country.
And became immortal.
Even if the stake were raised and the fire lit, I would not lose faith in God.
Joan of Arc. Her spirit still lives.
We're all in God's hands.
CBS Sunday.
Here you go.
And I can't believe it. I was never going to talk about this.
You're obviously in pain. Have you been reconsidering the adoption? Maybe you've had second thoughts since the child's
Look,
ill.
I didn't put her up for adoption. I mean, it wasn't me personally.
Well, how did she get here then? So, do we have a deal?
The price is right, the kid's yours. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I put this out of my mind a hell of a long time ago, and now here I am. I'm talking to you, and just a little while ago I was spilling my guts to...
Who? Who else did you tell?
You know what? I can't do this right now. I've been running my mouth way too much.
Because you're still hurting.
Yeah, but what's done is done.
No, it's not done. Not until you've made peace with it.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get used to not having it on. Oh. Okay, I'm coming, sweetie. Good thing something in this house works on batteries.
What's the matter? You having second thoughts about the bargain you made? Did my mention of Camille shake you?
Your mention of her name makes me sick. Sick because I'm the one who dragged her into this.
No, but she's lucky. Because you're moving on to a partnership with rich, sexy Carly Tenney. A beautiful woman like Camille won't be lonely for very long. And what good was she to you? I mean, she couldn't put you in a place like this, or a bed like that.
Shut up!
Sensitivity from a user like you?
Camille deserves a good, happy life. We let each other go. It happens.
Let each other go. Sounds so much nicer than I kicked it to the curb for profit.
After I pay you off, you better stay the hell away from her.
Well, I think you should take your own advice. Give the woman a break. Unless you get off on seeing the woman suffer.
Why do you say that?
Because I have a surprising insight into the lady.
I know who Brad was, and I know what kind of man he can be. He saved my life. I was on the run from death, and he made me turn around and face it. It changed us both.
You bastard. You've seen her today.
Emma, you don't get it.
No, you don't get it. He doesn't love you.
If you had heard what he said to me...
Did he say he loved you?
No, not those words, but...
Carly...
We're in each other's blood. We don't have to spell it out.
Carly, you're dreaming.
We spent time today telling each other how we feel. We spent time talking about what's happened since I made the biggest mistake of my life when I said that I could live without him.
3 marriages later, there's a baby, and there's a whole list of people that you've injured. And that's because all that really mattered to you was money.
And I was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you expect us to believe that through all of this, there was one great love in your life. And that was Jack?
I only want one person to believe that, and he's not here. And I couldn't finish my conversation with him today. I was this close to getting Jack back, and Brad came in.
Don't you dare try to blame Brad.
If I've lost Jack, it's because I was forced into this marriage by Bradley.
You never had Jack because you don't deserve him. You don't deserve Bradley either. I just pray to God I wish my sons had never laid eyes on you.
Carly, not now.
If there's any attraction between you and Jack, trust me, sweetheart, it wasn't love.
That's because you don't want it to be love.
It wasn't love and isn't love. So live with it. And please, leave Jack alone.
Wait for me. Carly. She's wrong. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Jack would go to Julia, not after what we talked about today. Cuz, just listen. What? Camille is here to save Brad from you. Oh, great. So she's decided to show her true love. Brad forced me to walk down that aisle, and he destroyed my life. There's no way I'm letting him have my cake and hers, too.
Well, you just be careful because Camille knows everything.
What everything?
Well, it sounds like she's on to Parker's paternity, and she is ready to blow it sky high.
Brad?
I want to shout it from the rooftops. This is the thinnest I've been, maybe ever. I was fat. Slim Fast was the best thing that happened to me. I have lost over 50 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. I've kept it up for 2 years. Wow, I like that. I take care of myself and I eat smart. I have a Slim Fast for lunch every day. That's the secret.
23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
I love it, and it really gives me a charge.
Slim Fast every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
I finally found the answer.
Does your skincare product offer incomplete care? Most do. Even some new ones don't offer everything your skin needs most. Now, have it all. Introducing new Oil of Olay Complete. Daily protection against UVA and UVB rays, vitamin E, and Olay Moisture in one complete product. Not some of what you need some of the time. This one has it all. New Oil of Olay Complete. Proven to give your skin everything it needs most to look beautiful.
When I come home from work, I just want to play with Sam, not be a disciplinarian. But he's got this security blanket, and I know it's time he gives it up. He drags it everywhere. By the end of the day, I cringe when I think about what's crawling on it.
Ew. Finally, there's a detergent that does more than clean. It sanitizes. New Tide with bleach, the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria.
As long as he gets rid of it before he goes to the prom.
Shave it off. Just...
Okay.
It's just this dandruff.
Well, we can take care of that.
Head and Shoulders?
Unlike regular shampoos, Head and Shoulders helps prevent flakes before they start.
Glad I didn't do something stupid like shave my head.
Head and Shoulders.
Some things can't be taught in a classroom or found in a textbook. But with Fixitant's long-lasting hold, you'll be ready no matter where the lesson takes you. For long-lasting hold, Fixitant and forget it.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
CBS Tonight. It's the one show where kids can really be animals.
When you grow up, you want to be...
a lion.
Bill Cosby hosts an all-new Kids Say. Then, have you gotten your Y2K vaccination?
It's going to prevent you from getting the bug that's in the computer.
Gotcha.
Maybe I'm working too much.
All new Candid Camera after Kids Say. CBS Tonight.
Tonight, they're looking for love online. But there's one catch. They're all behind bars. Now see how self-proclaimed jail babes are searching cyberspace for Mr. Right. Jailbabes.com. Special assignment tonight at 11 on CBS 2 News.
Dear Albertsons, a big thanks for solving my small problem. You see, I have an old-fashioned Coke machine that dispenses those tiny 8-ounce bottles. They're never available at other supermarkets. Then one day I filled out one of your special request cards. Soon after, Shay Vanderskop and Jim Van Bieber found some for us. We were thrilled, and there was no extra charge for our special request. It's service like this that makes Albertsons my store. Linda McGregor, Vista, California.
Are you a murderer? Oh, yeah. On June 4th, of Our Major Day, enter the mind of a killer.
He lives with the animals. Becomes one.
And why does this all end in murder?
Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins.
Who's in control?
Academy Award winner Cuba Gooding Jr.
You afraid to fall? Try me.
Instinct.
What are you up to? Therapy?
Rated R. Starts Friday, June 4th.
More mechanics caught making bogus repairs. Special assignment Sunday.
Joan of Arc, CBS Sunday. Log on now to CBS.com or America Online to find out more.
Where's Brad? Not hanging out with his ex-girlfriends on his wedding day. Seems like the classy thing to do, don't you think?
Knock it off, Carly. We both know why this whole farce was planned.
Brad took his wedding vows very seriously.
Okay, please, stop with the bluffing. I know too much.
Such as?
Such as, Brad needed a chunk of money, and now that he's married to you, he's got it.
Oh, that's it? That's the big secret you're gonna unload?
Yeah, that's the big secret. Enough to get him out of this marriage. Oh, excuse me, no. What do we call it? We call it a business deal that you two have.
Brad engineered this business deal.
Carly, just tell him I'm waiting, okay?
My. Oh, now that's rather pushy for a girl who let him slip through her fingers. Ta-ta. He's taken.
Oh, no. Don't you mean bought?
You'd really like to think that it's just business between Brad and me.
I know that's what it is.
Well, that's funny. Because when large corporations get together, the CEOs aren't usually looking forward to a hot, sexy, steamy night celebrating their merger.
Does Brad know about this, or are your people going to fax his people with an executive memo?
I don't use machines to communicate with Brad. He prefers my personal touch.
Right. How did you divide up this old mausoleum, Carly? You get the upstairs, he gets the downstairs? Is that how it works?
It's part of your fantasy that we live as housemates, isn't it?
Stop pretending that there's anything more to this.
Brad and I share anything and everything. From the playroom that he built for Parker to the master bedroom. Wow, he's quite a master.
My God, you are ridiculous, aren't you?
Perhaps, but satisfied. You see, I'm the kind of girl that likes to test drive the car before I buy it. And Brad, wow, does he know how to handle curves. Speaking of which, you're ruining my big night. I've got my handsome groom upstairs in my canopy bed just waiting for me. Show yourself out, would ya?
If you've heard her... I haven't seen Camille. You said that you treated her like dirt, that you were a womanizing jerk, and it was time for her to bail. And hearing tonight that you became Mr. Tenney ought to do the trick.
Our business is over.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Snyder, on hitting the jackpot.
In my practice, I've seen women like you, with psychic wounds that time can't heal. Now, they weren't caused from giving up the baby, as painful as that was, but by the way it was done.
Yeah, but there ain't no good way.
The mother should have time with the baby. There is so much anxiety and stress surrounding the birth, particularly for a woman who knows she'll be giving up the child. She needs to hold that baby after the trauma of birth is over. Now, I'm getting the idea that you never got that opportunity.
Look, man, I didn't want it. I didn't. I couldn't.
But you needed it. You needed to hold that baby in your arms, to feel her skin next to yours.
Let's just stop this, okay? Because I don't...
Wouldn't it have helped if you could have seen her face and taken a mental picture of every little eyelash without being afraid that someone was going to grab her and pull her away from you?
I don't know.
Every mother has the right to be with her child for as long as it takes to say goodbye or to change her mind.
I never would have.
You had the right to make that decision. You were cheated, Denise, and now you're paying for it.
I can't believe I'm getting emotional like this. Why is this happening?
The birth mother needs contact. You need the time to say whatever it is you want to say to your child. Otherwise, you will always wonder. If I had held that child, if I had held her and looked at her, would I have made the same decision? It'll haunt you.
No, not me. See, I didn't want her, okay? Look, I know she's with good parents. I know I did right by her.
Okay, well, most birth mothers can't make peace until they know for sure. Studies show that women who take the time with the infant, time for closure, are better able to move on with their lives.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe I'm not like your studies.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, Denise. I'm only offering up what has helped other people. You'll make the decision and decide what's best for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I always do.
Okay. Well, at least you're in touch with your feelings, and that's the first step. I wish you luck, both of you.
Gotta be dragging.
No, Kim gave me a second wind. She's right. We're family.
What?
Oh,
What is
I
it?
just keep thinking how lucky we are. We have so many people that care. Just that run-in I had with Denise Maynard, it shook me up. I mean, she's so alone.
You said you found out why she was so interested in Hope?
She had a baby that she had to give up.
Oh, that's rough.
She never even looked at the baby. I hope she's able to make peace with that someday.
And she was so drawn to Hope
Because of all the difficulties Hope's been having, and made her think about all the things that could happen to her child, and she would never know.
Did you tell her that you were adopted?
Absolutely. I really hope that it helped her. I can't imagine what that must be like to give up a child. She said her daughter could be out there somewhere with some family, that she's very vague on the specifics.
Okay, so what do you want to do to help her?
Well, I know she doesn't have much money, so maybe we could help her get some information. I mean, most adoptions are fine, but the black market, it's scary.
Yeah, newborns are so helpless. I could end up anywhere.
You broke into Hamilton's office?
It was justified.
As head of this hospital, I have every right to call Hal Munson and lodge a formal complaint.
I told you, Doctor.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, Jack, if you don't get a grip.
Well, you do whatever you have to, Doctor. Call the FBI. But I am going to be on Hamilton's case until I stop whatever the hell he's doing to Julia.
What a good-natured little baby.
Lively conversation every morning. Wrestling Sunday afternoons. Boost daily in bars and drinks. Boost, a nutritional part of this complete life.
You want incredible color that's incredibly gentle. It's not impossible. It's Hydrience. Its unique water-based color cream hydrates your hair. It's the gentle, permanent way to color. Clairol Hydrience. Incredible color that's incredibly gentle.
Oops! I'll get a brawny paper towel.
Oh, don't waste brawny. Anything will do.
What kind of a mess do you use brawny for?
This kind.
Brawny paper towels, 10 more feet per roll than Bounty, holds up to 19 pounds per sheet, and holds many sloppy messes better than Bounty can.
So that's a brawny kind of mess.
Got a brawny mess? Get a brawny paper towel.
Introducing new Aleve gel caps. They start fast and work all day long with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that. If your pain reliever starts fast but won't last, get one that does it all. New Aleve gel caps. Works for me.
What are you looking at?
Oh, Kurt's still steamed over crab delights. See, no one wants him when they can have real seafood with the great taste of crab and none of the work.
Lewis Kemp, I'll fillet him. Try Crab Delights from Lewis Kemp.
But I was King Crab.
You can't control Mother Nature. Experts report that weather patterns are changing fast, making it harder for anyone to say, a flood can't happen to me. In fact, in the last few years, floods have hit all 50 states. Thousands of victims learned too late that homeowners insurance doesn't cover floods, but national flood insurance does. Even weather experts can't outsmart Mother Nature. So call your insurance agent, or for free information, call this number now.
Camille doesn't know zip about Parker. You overreacted.
Sorry.
Well, better safe than the other way. Besides, it gave me a chance to put a dent in Brad's relationship.
Yeah, I know, I heard. That was really mean.
Well, why should he have a chance with Camille? He's completely destroyed any chance I have with Jack. All is fair in love and war and shotgun weddings. I'm gonna get some more champagne.
Well, thank God Parker's here. This is one of the strangest weddings I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few.
Yeah, easy. I starred in a few of those, remember?
that is why I love you. But hold on, because I know that the weirdness in this wedding isn't over yet.
I'm sorry you didn't catch the bouquet.
I love you for that even more.
You disappeared on me.
I had some business to wrap up, but it's all finished now. For good.
That's great. Now we can relax a little.
No, why don't we bring out the black crepe?
Oh, now, Dolores, it's time to party a little. Mommy? Or do you prefer Mom?
Thank you.
Why don't I give you a preview of the honeymoon?
What, a blank check?
Ooh.
Why don't you take it and run, Bradley, like I'm gonna?
Instead of a check, why don't I give you $1 million smooch?
She was here, Bradley. Camille was here.
Now, where were we?
Letting a candle burn so low, that can be dangerous.
Okay, baby. Now, I'm sorry, but I need you to put on a little performance for Daddy. There we go. Now, you see what happens when you try and replace me with a self-indulgent junkie?
Only family members are allowed to visit these babies alone.
Look, it's cool. I work in a clinic. I'm just doing some follow-up.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were hospital staff.
Wow. You're so soft. Honey. Your mom and dad have left for the night, huh? They're taking real good care of you? Love you? Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm never ever gonna have to worry about you. But that shrink, he was right about one thing. The hurt. Problem is, how do I say goodbye to you when I've never really said hello?
Come on, feel the clean. New Almay Foundation Skin Stays Clean. Great coverage that's so weightless, it feels clean. Its Clean Pore Complex helps keep oil out. My skin looks fresh and clean all day. New Almay Foundation Skin Stays Clean.
Great meal.
Uh-oh, gas pressure. What now? What else? Gas X, with the most powerful medicine for fast relief. Nothing works faster.
Hey, wanna go for ice cream?
Gas X, the power to fight gas fast.
Hiya, son.
Hi, Dad.
I'm off to work now.
Okay, Dad.
With complete 24-hour service, Geico Auto Insurance starts working on your claim immediately.
Be careful with her.
We'll get you back in your car quickly, so you won't have to rely on alternate transportation. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
allergies are a nightmare, you need help. You need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec goes to work and lasts 24 hours. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. To learn more, ask your doctor or pharmacist. So when allergies are a nightmare, remember the power of Zyrtec.
Got a headache? Take Tylenol, Advil, or aspirin. But for a toothache, Maximum Strength Oragel gives faster relief. Pain relief pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but Oragel gives instant relief. Oragel, because faster is better.
Big night out. And I needed a pad. Em only had tampons. Playtex Gentle Glide. And Em says, why wear a pad that feels like a diaper? No way. Playtex Gentle Glide tampons. So comfortable, you can't even feel them.
There is a minute in each morning where a full day of being big and strong on the outside starts off first with being big and strong on the inside. That minute was made for Minute Maid. A taste as fresh and ripe as morning itself. Minute Maid Premium with calcium. Help keep your bones big and strong and squeeze the day.
Don't know where your husband is? Hmm? Well, I'll tell you. He's gone after the woman he really loves. What's the matter? Don't feel so much like partying anymore?
Could you get out of my face?
I was just leaving. Oh, and I left a message for Jack. When he calls back, don't even think about not putting him through to me.
Molly and I are gonna split. My mom's expecting us down at the hospital.
But Carly...
Gotta get a move on. Visiting hours are almost over.
Carly, you okay? Listen, call me later, all right?
Give Brad our congratulations.
Yeah.
Brad Snyder married me. And I don't care whether he loves me or not, he is never, ever gonna make a fool out of me again. Oh, great, Brad. So you decided to come back. Jack.
Julia? Where's my daughter? They said she was moved from pediatric ICU.
Maybe she's in transit or still waiting to be moved. The orderlies get jammed up sometimes.
No, I was just in ICU and she's not there. She's not in ICU and she's not here. Where is she?
He's wearing his Hanes socks as he steps onto the ice. Comfortable. Durable. A new Hanes reinforced heel and toe. Oh, soft landing. The crowd's loving it.
The guys are here, honey.
Go Cats!
How comfortable can you get? Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Nice triple axel.
Yeah.
Mornings, well, that's my time to be dad. By the time I get home at night, my kids are asleep. And breakfast? Hey, I can do that on my way out the door. The hard part, though, well, the hard part's getting that far.
Buy yourself some time with Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars. Good food to go.
Let me out! Come on!
Okay. Bye-bye.
When dentures dream, they see the perfect denture cleanser. One with the stain-fighting power of Atwt and the freshening power of Listerine. Well, little friend, dream no more. It's really here. It's called Atwt Plus, and it's the only denture cleanser that could make your dream come true. Atwt Clean and Listerine Fresh. That's Atwt Plus.
For feminine itching, I want more than fast relief.
I want to protect that delicate skin.
Now, improved Vagisil cream has 2 medicines to stop itching fast, protect delicate skin.
Vagisil is what I needed.
Vagisil stops itch fast, protects delicate skin.
A lot of people think the best way to deal with allergies is to take a prescription.
A common misconception. You see, the leading allergy prescription only relieves these symptoms, but Tylenol Allergy Sinus relieves all these.
Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Take comfort in our strength.
Stone Cold. Steve Austin teams up with Dawn again.
Honey, I'm home!
Nash season finale, Stone Cold Friday tonight.
For the glory of a nation,
We're all in God's hands!
she gave her spirit.
It must be a remarkable thing to know you were born a legend.
For the cause of peace,
I believe I would die if I could not serve others.
she gave her life.
Even if the stake were raised and the fire lit, I would not lose faith in God.
Lily Sobieski, Peter Strauss, Robert Loggia, Shirley MacLaine, Olympia Dukakis, Peter O'Toole.
God is not going to rescue you.
Joan of Arc, a world premiere, CBS Sunday.
It was the biggest local investigation of 1998. Car mechanics making bogus repairs. Now, all new mechanics, all new major chains. Same old tricks. Dirty Mechanics. Special assignment Sunday at 11 only on CBS 2 News.
Get to a Simmons Beauty Rest Mattress Gallery right now. You'll save $100 and you'll sleep better tonight. And you won't have to pay a penny in interest until next year. That's right. Save $100 on just